Hey guys, I'm back with another tested recipe, and this week I'm trying out a Chrissy Teigen one. I absolutely love Chrissy Teigen. I've tried out a recipe of hers before and it was absolutely delicious, so I'm sure this one is going to be amazing as well. I recently got her new cravings book for Christmas, and as I was flicking through it, I saw a recipe for yellow cake baked oatmeal. It sounded so interesting and it looked delicious, so I thought I'd give it a go and show you guys how to make it along the way. So I've got to start with 1.2 litres of milk. Now that is a lot of milk. I'm gonna add in some oatmeal and pop this in the microwave. This says I now need to put it in the microwave for about 5 to 6 minutes and give it a stir halfway through. So I'm gonna pop it in for 3 minutes and see how it looks. Not much has happened in those first 3 minutes. It's still pretty liquid, so I'm gonna pop it back in for another 3 minutes and see if it changes. So it's still pretty liquidy, but I'm going to leave it because if she wanted it any thicker, she would have told us to put it in for longer. And as this is going in the oven, I'm pretty sure it's gonna thicken up later. The oats have definitely changed, so I'm gonna leave it like that. You now need to let it sit and rest for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes is up and it's time to get adding in the rest of the ingredients. This really is a simple cake recipe, so if it's delicious, I think this is gonna be a winner in my house. So I'm gonna start by adding in some cake box mix. Now I've not used a cake box mix for many years, so this is quite exciting. I'm interested to see what this tastes like. So pour that in. In the book, it says you need to stir until smooth. Now, all of my flour has clumped up into little pockets because I had lots of liquid, so I'm gonna switch to a whisk and hopefully that will get rid of them. I don't know about you, but the smell of cake box mix is so nice to me. It takes me right back to my childhood when we used to make these little Tom and Jerry cupcakes. Did you guys ever make anything like that when you were growing up? Let me know down below. Next in goes 4 large eggs that I had to beat, some butter that I melted, and then finally some flake sea salt. Once that's all mixed through, I now need to transfer that to a 10 by 12 inch baking dish. I've got a 9 by 13, so it's exactly the same, and that has been greased with some butter. Finally, before we can pop that in the oven, I need to add on the fruit. So I've got some raspberries and some peaches. We don't have any ripe peaches right now, so I've used some from a tin. I'm just going to scatter those over the top. It's out of the oven, it looks incredible, it's really set up. I wasn't sure if it was going to, but it has, and it looks incredible. It smells delicious too. The raspberries are giving off a really nice smell. It's sweet and delicious. I can't wait to give it a try. As I give it a shake, it does jiggle in the middle like she says it would in the book, so I'm going to dish this up and give it a try. As I spoon it out, it almost smells like bread and butter pudding, and it's almost that same texture. It's really moist inside, so I'm gonna give it a try. This is almost what we would call in the UK as a pudding rather than a cake. I would definitely pour custard or cream over that because I'm British, but she doesn't say about serving it with anything, but I'm pretty sure ice cream, custard or cream would go really well with this. Let's give it a try. That peach and raspberry has gone like it would in a crumble. It's really nice around the outside. It's kind of broken down a bit, which has released some of the juices. Oh, this is really nice. Slightly tangy from the raspberries, sweet peaches. This is good. This whole time I've been picturing this as a cake, but actually it's called yellow cake baked oatmeal, and that is what it is. It's a baked oatmeal with some delicious fruits on it. So don't think of it like a cake. It's a completely different texture. It's really moist, almost like a bread and butter pudding, and those fruits are so nice once they've been in the oven. They've released some of the juices into the almost sponge mixture. Really nice. This is a thumbs up for me. It's a lovely treat without being too indulgent. I've absolutely loved this book. I'll leave a link in the description box down below where you can go find it, because it's definitely a good one to check out. So that is how you make Chrissy Teigen's yellow cake baked oatmeal easy.